According to the New Jersey Electrical Code, 2020 edition, specific requirements pertain to bedroom lighting. Firstly, at least one ceiling light fixture is required in all bedrooms. This fixture must provide general illumination for the room. Secondly, wall-switched outlets are permitted in bedrooms, but they are not mandated. Based on this information, it appears the electrician is correct in stating that ceiling lights are required in bedrooms in New Jersey. However, the electrician is incorrect in asserting that wall-switch controlled outlets are not up to code. Therefore, the electrician is correct that ceiling lights are required in bedrooms in New Jersey, and the electrician is incorrect that wall-switch controlled outlets are not up to code in bedrooms in New Jersey. It is possible the electrician may have misunderstood the code or misinterpreted the specific requirements for the project. The homeowner should consider getting a second opinion from a qualified electrician to confirm the code requirements and ensure that the work being done meets the necessary standards. When dealing with electrical codes, it is crucial to refer to the most up-to-date version of the National Electrical Code, or NEC, and any local amendments adopted by the jurisdiction. In this case, we are focusing on the 2020 edition of the New Jersey Electrical Code. Electrical codes are designed to ensure safety and prevent electrical hazards such as fires and shocks. They specify minimum standards for electrical installations in buildings, including wiring, fixtures, and equipment. These codes are developed and maintained by organizations like the National Fire Protection Association, or NFPA, which publishes the NEC. Local jurisdictions, such as states, counties, and cities, may adopt and amend the NEC to suit their specific needs and conditions. Therefore, it's important to consult the specific electrical code enforced in your area. The requirement for at least one ceiling light fixture in bedrooms aims to provide general illumination for the room. This ensures that occupants have adequate lighting for various activities, such as dressing, reading, and moving around safely. The ceiling light fixture should be located and installed in accordance with the code requirements, including clearance from combustible materials and proper support. The code may also specify the type of light fixture that is permitted or required, such as a hard-wired fixture rather than a plug-in lamp. Wall-switch outlets, on the other hand, provide flexibility in lighting options. They allow occupants to control lamps and other lighting devices using a wall switch, which can be more convenient than reaching for a lamp switch. While wall-switched outlets are permitted in bedrooms, they are not a substitute for the required ceiling light fixture. The code recognizes that some people may prefer to use lamps for lighting, while others may prefer ceiling light. Therefore, it allows both options, but it mandates a ceiling light fixture as a minimum requirement. In the scenario presented, the electrician is correct that a ceiling light fixture is required in the bedrooms in New Jersey. However, the electrician is incorrect in asserting that wall-switch controlled outlets are not up to code. The code permits wall-switched outlets, but it does not require them. Therefore, the homeowner should not be forced to remove or replace wall-switched outlets that are already installed, as long as they are in good working condition and meet other code requirements. It's important to note that electrical codes can be complex and subject to interpretation. Electricians and contractors should be familiar with the code requirements and able to explain them clearly to homeowners. If a homeowner is unsure about the code requirements or the electrician's interpretation, they should consider getting a second opinion from a qualified electrician or contacting the local building department for clarification. In addition to the specific requirements for lighting in bedrooms, the electrical code also addresses other aspects of electrical installations such as wiring methods, grounding, overcurrent protection, and appliance connections. These requirements are designed to ensure that electrical systems are safe and reliable. When remodeling or renovating a home, it's essential to consult with a qualified electrician who can ensure that the work meets the applicable electrical code requirements. This can help prevent electrical hazards and ensure that the home is safe for occupancy. Moreover, it is important to note that the electrical code requirements are not static. They are updated periodically to reflect advances in technology, changes in safety standards, and new understandings of electrical hazards. The NEC, for example, is typically revised every 3 years. Local jurisdictions may also adopt and amend the code on a regular basis. Therefore, it's important to stay up to date on the latest code requirements to ensure that electrical installations are compliant. The New Jersey Electrical Code, based on the NEC, aims to provide a comprehensive set of rules and guidelines for electrical installations in the state. It covers a wide range of topics including wiring methods, grounding, overcurrent protection, equipment installation, and special occupancies. The code is enforced by local building departments, which review plans, issue permits, and conduct inspections to ensure that electrical work meets the code requirement. Homeowners and contractors should be familiar with the New Jersey Electrical Code and follow its provisions carefully. Failure to comply with the code can result in fines, delays, and safety hazards. In summary, when it comes to bedroom lighting in New Jersey, the electrical code requires at least one ceiling light fixture to provide general illumination. Wall-switched outlets are permitted but not required. Homeowners should consult with a qualified electrician to ensure that their electrical installations meet the code requirements and are safe for occupancy. Remember to always prioritize safety when working with electricity and to seek professional help when needed. Electricity can be dangerous if not handled properly. Always turn off the power before working on electrical circuits or equipment, and follow all safety precautions. If you are not comfortable working with electricity, hire a qualified electrician to do the work for you. In addition to the code requirements, there are also some best practices to consider when designing and installing bedroom lighting. For example, it's a good idea to provide multiple layers of lighting, including general lighting, task lighting, and accent lighting. General lighting provides overall illumination for the room, while task lighting provides focused light for specific activities, such as reading or writing. Accent lighting highlights decorative features or creates a mood. The type of light fixtures and lamps used in a bedroom can also affect the overall ambience. Warm-toned light bulbs, for example, can create a cozy and relaxing atmosphere, while cool-toned light bulbs can provide brighter and more energizing light. The choice of light bulbs will depend on the individual's preferences and the intended use of the room. Another important consideration is energy efficiency. LED light bulbs are much more energy efficient than traditional incandescent light bulbs, and they can save homeowners money on their electricity bills. LED bulbs also last longer than incandescent bulbs, which reduces the need for replacements. When installing new lighting fixtures or outlets, it's important to use the correct wiring methods and materials. The electrical code specifies the types of wiring that are permitted for different applications, and it also requires that all wiring be properly protected and grounded. Using the wrong wiring or improper installation can create electrical hazards and increase the risk of fire or shock. In addition to the technical aspects of electrical installations, there are also some aesthetic considerations to keep in mind. The placement of light fixtures and outlets can affect the overall look and feel of a room, and it's important to choose fixtures that complement the style of the room. It's also important to consider the height and location of switches and outlets to ensure that they are convenient and accessible. When planning a bedroom lighting project, it's helpful to create a lighting plan that shows the location of all fixtures, switches, and outlets. This plan can be used to guide the installation process and ensure that all of the code requirements are met. It's also a good idea to consult with an interior designer or lighting specialist to get ideas and advice on how to create a beautiful and functional lighting scheme. In conclusion, bedroom lighting is an important aspect of home design and safety. By following the electrical code requirements and considering some best practices, homeowners can create a lighting scheme that is both functional and aesthetically pleasing. Remember to always prioritize safety when working with electricity and to seek professional help when needed. The information provided here is for general guidance only and should not be considered a substitute for professional advice. Always consult with a qualified electrician or building inspector before starting any electrical work. The New Jersey Division of Consumer Affairs offers resources for finding licensed electricians and verifying their credentials. You can also check with your local Better Business Bureau for information on reputable contractors in your area. Remember, ensuring the safety and compliance of your electrical system is a crucial investment in your home and your family's well-being. By staying informed and working with qualified professionals, you can create a safe and comfortable living environment. Finally, remember that even seemingly minor electrical work, like replacing a light fixture, can have significant consequences if not done correctly. Improper wiring can lead to short circuits, fires, and electrical shocks. It's always better to err on the side of caution and seek professional help when in doubt. By doing so, you can protect yourself, your family, and your property from the dangers of electricity. So, to recap, if someone is doing remodeling in their house in New Jersey and the electrician is telling them that ceiling lights are required in bedrooms and that wall switch controlled outlets are not up to code, the electrician is partially correct. At least one ceiling light fixture is required in all bedrooms to provide general illumination. Wall switched outlets are permitted in bedrooms, but they are not required. It's always a good idea to consult with a qualified electrician or the local building department to ensure compliance with the latest electrical codes. The electrical codes are designed to ensure safety and prevent electrical hazards, so it's important to take them seriously. Remember, safety first when it comes to electricity.